Okay, another day, some more Diablo 2. Just double checking my settings real quick. And we'll get started. Alright, looks good to me so far. Started a little early today, because I plan on ending a little early today. Alright, let's go out here and get some of our skeletons before I proceed further. I have limited tools to kill enemies right now. Alright, go get them, guys.
Not enough mana. Not enough mana.
Alright. Look at my stash real quick. I didn't mean to socket that. Whoopsies. I was trying to click on it so I could move the leg over to where the other ruby was at, and that didn't happen. Dire spell. So it still gives me the same poison length reduced by 25%. I don't need the attack rating. The enhanced defense is okay. It gives me 51% enhanced defense, so that's actually better. A better attack rating, so if I wanted it. I'd argue this is better, plus a 14% better chance of getting magic items. We'll rock that for now.
I can't carry anymore.
Curious. We're not going to use it, but... Oh. Hey, Greg. Go to the stream, man. Hopefully you guys can't hear the dogs bark in the background. My neighbor's dogs are barking. Usually, I mean, my mic's set up, so a lot of background noise doesn't get picked up, including my cat running around a lot of the time, so. Foul poison. I'm not gonna give it my resistances for a belt. I don't think it's worth it. Don't hurt the hungry.
I am overburdened.
I found all sorts of runes today. It's exciting. I don't have very many of the rune words memorized, so it may not actually matter. Some of these runes might be useless. Well, no rune is worthless or useless. It's you could argue that any rune word is better than none. Excluding just good equipment. Ooh, experience shrine. And we just leveled up. That'd be really good to go into the tower with. Another point of skeleton mastery, and 5 more points of vitality. It's really the only stat that matters on a summon necro. Besides strength, so you can use the equipment that you want to use.
I can't carry anymore.
The hole. I'm not gonna bother with the amulet. It's not gonna be better than what I have equipped. I'll remember what amulet I have equipped. I know it's... You know what? It might be better than what I have. Let's go back and take a look. I mean, it's good druid amulet. But I am no druid.
I am overburdened.
Oh, whoops. Wrong spell equipped. Oh, my golem actually took some damage there. Whoops. I fat fingered W and swapped my weapon set. Here we go. Means I lost a few skeletons. I don't remember any map ever having this little dead end like this. Alright, let's go deal with the countess. Then we'll continue on our way.
Yes? Greetings.
Alright, now let's go deal with the countess. The waypoint would have been faster. It would have brought me back over here, closer to the tower, but that's okay. I suspect we'll level up at least, well, we should level up in this tower somewhere.
This place,
a lot of experience to be found.
reeks of death.
It's waiting for me. Firecrawler the Destroyer? I think that was her name. It's a pretty hardcore name. Snarl the Unclean. I lost a mage. There we go. One corpse explosion. But my summons were struggling with. Found the way forward. But we're not ready to go that way yet. There could be more boss mobs in here. Or champion mobs. But there could also not be any of those things, so there's a little bit of extra experience sitting in a corner for us. I did wish the skeletons eventually started using like two-handed weapons or something, as far as like their aesthetic upgrade. Imagine a bunch of or a horde of skeletons using like Zweihanders or something. A boss and a champion mob. Stone maim. I'm gonna take a look at this. Oh wait, that's it for this floor. Not sure, I thought there was another path. But 'twas not. Ghosts. Yeah, I do want to make my mercenary a malice, so when we go back to town, I think we'll do that. Just to mix it up. I should probably look up some other rune words for my merc as well. Mold shield. Where was she at when my storage unit, my climate control storage unit stopped working? When I was on deployment. Alright, time for level 4. Heard something. Black Mame. Stone Mame, Black Mame. Who's next?
Can't carry anymore.
Oh, the magic glaive. Oh, I thought it was a different two-handed weapon. The last thing I want to do as a necromancer is misclick and run up and try and melee an enemy with my wand. Like if in Harry Potter all their duels evolved into melee brawls with their sticks. Oh, no chest over here. Oh, maybe we won't level up here. We gain so much experience on Nightmare, I assumed that I would, because there's always a ton of champion and boss mobs in the tower. But I guess not that many. Sin Maim. A lot of names down here. Whenever you're struggling, just pop a couple corpse explosions and the problems usually go away.
Treasure hunting. Treasure finding. Yes.
Another resounding success. Ding dong, the countess is dead. Which old countess? The wicked countess. There's a scroll town portal down here. No reason to take one out of my tome, right?
Well done, my friend. Courage and opportunity together have created in you a kind of alchemy.
Now, if only I could make lead into gold.
Yes? Well, the malice has eluded you so far. Well, search thoroughly in the barracks. That is where the rogues kept their forge.
Oh, it's not me. It's my skeletons and my golem. My mercenary to some degree.
Good day.
It's weird. Anything worth grabbing? Oh, level 48. Damn, none of those are any good.
I thought The stories of treasure in the tower were nothing but lies. I am glad you found something of value in that death trap. Would that our sisters had been so fortunate. If you can't carry out this quest, how will you face the greater evils ahead?
With a bunch of bony boys. That's how I've handled everything so far. We're looking pretty awesome. I forgot how to zoom in. F. Yeah, skeletons are looking pretty rad.
Good to see you. Those riches will serve you well on the long road ahead.
Maybe. Oh yeah, I want to make malice.
Let's deal, my friend.
Sorry, now what I meant to click on.
Warreeve's advice is like corpse gas. It befouls the air for a moment, and then it disappears. I've heard that you bear us no malice.
Funny he says that, because I'm trying to make the malice. I mean, it's spelled differently, but...
Yes? Remember, wealth is as insubstantial as a cloud and passes as quickly. Ignore Geed. All that twitters is not bold. Well, what better opportunity to show your mettle?
Alright, so... if LF... So the Malice rune word has some good effects on it, but it has that drain life -5, which is yeah. So 23 to 60, plus 33% enhanced damage, plus 9 to maximum damage, minus 25% target defense, plus 50 to attack rating, plus 100% chance of open wounds, prevent monster heal, and minus 100%, or sorry, minus 100 to monster defense per hit. It's a good support weapon for a summon build like this because we reduce the defense of the enemies, because the skeletons will eventually start struggling to hit enemies the higher the difficulty. Which this mercenary kind of counters with Blessed Aim, but I plan on going with the enhanced damage, the Nightmare Act 2 mercenary.
I'll put that to good use.
These up as well. So I do have to keep an eye on his life though, because every time he attacks, he does lose some health. So I should probably carry some more healing potions on hand. I give him an item that gives him a life replenish. I can counter the effect. But he has plenty of health. It may not even be an issue. How much health does he have? He has 630, so... Sharp Horn. Which he doesn't attack that frequently anyway, unfortunately. But we have him around for his aura. Oh, also a mages because he was in the wrong position. He like teleported ahead of us. It was promptly killed. I'll just waste it up. Yeah, whatever. Grief Grin the Mad. I don't know. I feel like there's not a lot of proper summoner builds in games. I mean, there's some, but like CRPGs typically, they're not permanent, so it's a little bit controlled, but they're usually based off tabletop. I feel like CRPGs would be one of the better summon options, if that's what you're talking about, like running around with an army to fight for you. There's a couple games, but there's not very many. I missed a couple paths back this way, so we'll head back, explore those, we'll go down to the second level. Because I want to take a TP out of here, go back to the Way Shrine, continue exploring. It's like, I understand it for like MMOs as well, because another game that I played Necromancer in was Guild Wars. And you can have like 3 separate summons or something out, one of which was your ultimate. Well, I understand it'd be too much screen clutter, too many models, you know, with everyone else trying to see what they're fighting. I mean, same thing with this game. It can be it can get really cluttered if you're playing with a bunch of other people. The druid finally, with the release of Resurrected, they rebalanced the druid so he can actually have out all of his summons. Because you used to have to choose between the spirit wolves, dire wolves, and grizzly bear, and now you can have them all out, along with his ravens, one of the creepers, and the spirit summon. Yeah, I didn't play a lot of Path of Exile, and then by the time I was like, oh, I might try it, it had gotten away from me. Like they had so many updates and stuff, and there's too much catching up to do. But I might revisit it one day and do just play through like the campaign, like I do with all the other ARPGs on the channel. Yeah, this is default. I'm a little faster. Something I think gave me a little move speed, right? Yeah, 10% faster, run walk there, and I thought I had something else that gave a little more. I don't know where at. I don't think I do. Oh, I have a, no, I sold it. I had a charm yesterday. They gave me like an extra 5%. Yep, sequel for Path of Exile and a sequel for Titan Quest. I could get him, guys. I'm gonna go down this way. Hit Shield the Dead. Oh, he's got part of his name right. But there's another boss, wasn't there? Sharp Red. Another point of skeleton mastery. So once again, life is going up by 8, damage is going up by 2, life for Magi are going up by 8, for missile damage, yeah. Pretty solid. Antlers. Fast hit recovery, enhanced defense, max stamina, lightning resist, and magic fun. More resistances. This is actually better. Unless I care about the magic fun, which has been nice. I don't need to have freeze duration because I already have that. And can't be frozen on something. On this. I'd argue that the resistances are better. Especially since my fire resist is currently negative 11%. So. Fire resist 49%, 63. Yeah, I need to look at to get some more fire resist. Yep, they're doing a sequel. They announced it just a couple weeks ago, right? I mean, it didn't get a sequel, but they were adding all those expansions these past few years after like 20 years of the game being out. And I guess they were testing the waters for a full-blown sequel, and it made the cut.
I can't carry anymore.
Punish life. Ooh. Can't wear an amulet, though. It'd be good on him. If I resist, it'd be good on me, actually. Why do I have this equipped? I think I want the fire resist. I might have to give him a different helmet. Poison and cold resist. Lightning and fire.
I'll put that to good use.
Yeah, it's more important that I stay alive anyway, so. Is there a reason that I had this equipped over the other? I don't think so. Poison rune is now in the negatives, but only by -4 to like -11 for fire. That's not really a problem until we fight Andariel anyway. Let's see if we have a better helmet somewhere. Should have a few laying around. Or at least one. Why don't I have... whatever. Fire resists, and it's socketed. Yeah.
Good evening.
Yeah, there's quite a few ARPGs out and about. Can't vouch for all of them. But there's quite a few on my to-do list. Which isn't saying a whole lot. My to-do list is pretty massive. I have a little experience with Torchlight. I tried to play in the newest version. I couldn't get into it. Because they have that free-to-play Torchlight that's out. I think it's out of beta, right? They're doing seasons already, so I assume it's out of beta. Or early access, or whatever they call it. Yeah, I'm gonna play through the Torchlight series on the channel as well. As well as some like the less popular ARPGs, like the Van Helsing games and Victor Vran. Hey, a 3-socket pike. We'll keep it. Always do another rune word later. But champion mob. Yeah, there's a lot of games I want to play on my to-do list. It's I probably won't be able to play them all before my time comes, so it's it's a bucket list and a to-do list at the same time. I don't think even if I did this full time, I'd be able to get through all of them. That's why I usually try not to revisit games for multiple Let's Plays. There's a few exceptions to that rule, though. Yeah. Yeah. So my library has like 750 or 800 games or something, but my wish list is like 2,200 games, or 23 at this point. And I've really slowed down like wishlisting games.
This place has the stench of demons about it.
Now I'm starting to get concerned because a few games that I've wanted to play have been delisted. So I'm getting paranoid. So, oh, do I need to start buying more games so that, Oh, yeah. Yeah. Now with the whole Unity fiasco, even more games will probably end up getting delisted. Now, some of the games I may never play on the channel anyway, because I don't... It's hard for me to cover roguelikes or games that don't have like a set ending. I prefer my Let's Plays to have a definitive end. And I know some roguelikes do, but some it's a little bit harder to gauge. Same with like 4X games.
I am overburdened.
So, a lot of 4X games you have to set your own win condition. Yeah, we'll see. I've only heard of one developer that's actually going to take their game down. I think a lot of people are just hoping that Unity's going to backtrack from what they said. Because, I mean, there's a lot of large developers and publishers that just aren't going to go for that. I don't see, like, Microsoft and Sony and all of them like, oh yeah, sure. Oh, whoops. It's only a bunch of golems. Yeah, I'm sure people are still gonna start pulling out regardless. I think more developers will probably try to develop their own engines, or we'll see like an indie developer create an engine and just kind of have it out there for free or something. There's a lot of passionate people out there, and I think that they'll rise to the occasion. You know, Unity's gonna burn a bridge, and everyone else is gonna build a raft. Yeah, I saw something about them today. Like their usage on Steam went up or something. But there's a lot of like really small titles, which won't be impacted because I doubt they'll, you know, have 200,000 plus downloads. Or this could just be like a really terrible marketing campaign. Like, oh, we're gonna make this awful decision, and then they backtrack, and it's, oh, we're just kidding. Here's some good publicity, but I think by that point, maybe people will. I don't know. The online community is easy to forget, so they might be banking on that. Easy to forget, quick to forget. There we go. Plus 4 to mana. But thrilling charm. I started early, so wouldn't say you were late. You know the key? I have 12 as well. But I got the stream started a little early today. I plan on wrapping it up a little early. See, I don't care about Genshin Impact. So. No, it's really popular. And I'm familiar with the game. I've seen plenty of ads for it. But I think it's just terrible leadership, which most corporations have. It's just... It seems to be the nature of the beast. Make enough money and a bunch of scumbags get hired to run it, which boggles the mind. But they just get cycled out. They do something awful, they just get put into another corporation, same position. Or move to another corporation as a CFO, they're still making, you know, hundreds of thousands or millions of dollars a year. They keep messing up. I mean, I would like to make $100,000 a year to be a buffoon. Still Thorn the Jagged. And I could do it, and I could be the world's biggest buffoon for $100,000 a year. Sign me up. I thought it was just an anime-based game, which, I mean, there's some overlap there, but... I mean, I'm sure there's like some costumes or skins you can buy. Let's grab this way shrine real quick. Hey man, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. It's clicked. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, tomato, tomato. Golem scared me. Yeah, BG3 is, it's fun. Looking forward to, I think what I'll end up doing, if my PC can handle it, I'm sure it can, is, once I beat it, I'm going to stream a playthrough and do another playthrough. Because there's a couple classes I want to play through with. There's actually 3 classes I want to play through with, besides the one I'm currently playing through as. So I might be spending a fair bit of time with that game. But I might try to spread it out like I am with Pathfinder, with Wrath of the Righteous. But that's taken a fair bit of time. I'm doing my Oath of Devotion Paladin, which is, I mean, I want to do a playthrough with every type of Paladin, but I feel like there may not be enough difference between Oath of Devotion and Oath of Ancients to justify it. But I do want to do an Oath of Vengeance, maybe an Oathbreaker Oath of Vengeance. Now I want to do a Warlock playthrough, and I want to do a Beastmaster playthrough to get my Animal Companion. Yeah, Dark Urge, I think will be my Warlock playthrough. Dark Urge is just one of the origin characters in Baldur's Gate 3, but it's not one that you can get as a companion. It's unique to the player character. You see, stars look pretty good too. Another game on my to-do list. So I actually had the itch to play a JRPG recently. I've been wanting to start my Final Fantasy playthroughs. What I really want is Legend of Dragoon to get a remake, so I can play that. That'll scratch my itch. You Crow the Witch. I think it's the latter. I don't think he's attacking your taste in games. It'd be funny if he was, but... I'm sorry to hear that, man. I'm sorry to hear that you're enjoying such an awful game. No, leave me alone. Yeah, honestly, Bone Shield may not be worth casting. I think it's like level 1. I mean, it's still free damage absorption, but... We have the beaten path here.
I shall make weapons from the bone.
Mess him up, guys. He's chasing me. There we go. Shark tooth armor. What are these guys doing in the corner? Y'all see that? A couple of weirdos hanging out here. Probably measuring each other's bones or something.
All this for a hammer?
Hammers are pretty cool, man. Back off. I'm hoping that Baldur's Gate 3 represents Mauls well, because I like Mauls. I found one, but it's worse than the sword that I have. Now the sword that I have is pretty cool. I mean, Sword of Justice for Paladin. Flesh Wolf, immune to fire. Wait, corpse explosion, buddy. Does physical and explosion damage. Secret of Mana. There was a Secret of Mana remake, wasn't there? Or like a reboot? Or sequel? I don't know if it ever... I think I saw a demo of it, but I never saw the, thought the full game came out. Oh wow, no enemies in that entire section. Pick up whatever junk I just picked up. Yeah, that reminds me, I need to finish making my emotes for the channel. I made the little icons for members, but I never made the... Never got around to making the emotes. And I have a little hammer as one of them. Need to get back to town.
Oh, thanks so much for returning the Herodic Malice. I will now imbue one of your items with magical powers.
Yeah, never gonna complete that quest because why would I?
Good evening. I guess it's too late to take back some of the names I called you?
It is certain that we face the Demon Queen, Andariel, who has corrupted the Rogue Sisterhood and defiled their ancestral monastery. This does not bode well for us, my friend. Ancient Horadric texts record that Andariel and the other lesser evils once overthrew the three prime evils, Diablo, Mephisto, and Baal, banishing them from hell to our world. Here they caused mankind untold anguish and suffering before they were finally bound within the Soul Stones. Andariel's presence here could mean that the forces of hell are once again aligned behind Diablo and his brothers. If this is true, then I fear for us all. You must kill her before the monastery becomes a permanent outpost of hell, and the way east lost forever.
Yeah, you should be able to run that. I think the minimum for Diablo 2 Resurrected is like a 660, right?
Stay a while and listen. The magical effects imbued by the malice are impossible to predict, but are always to the good.
I haven't spoken to her in a while, have I?
Now that the Horadric malice is back in our possession, we shall use it to deliver a great blow against the evil which torments this land. I can imagine 1,000 different ways to kill Andariel. You need only choose one.
The Order welcomes you. Well done, my friend. But remember, the return of the Horadric malice.
You can always check the specs as well on the store page. I guarantee there's a YouTube video out there for it where somebody's tested it on your specific GPU.
Andariel has desecrated all we hold dear. She must not be permitted to serve Diablo. Destroy her. The corruption of our order must be undone.
Undone. Undone.
Good evening. I am glad the hammer has returned, and you with it.
Thank you, Warreeve.
The map makers tell us the shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line. Our way east is a line that runs through Andariel's stronghold, the monastery.
Man, Barbarian's an excellent choice. Not the meta choice, but excellent choice nonetheless.
You're going after Andariel? One of my wagon wheels is in need of repair. I'll be under the wagon if I'm needed.
Now I have my Halloween game picked out. I don't know if it's gonna last me the full month or not, but we'll see.
What you need? Send Andariel back to the hell she came from.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that for Halloween one year, not this year. I don't think it's gonna fit into my schedule. But I do really want to play that game. I played was it Blair Witch last year? Or was that the year before?
The slow torture of caged starvation.
I'm sitting here doing that again. I get to do this a little faster if all my skeletons wanted to come in here. I actually lost a skeleton. Only because they wouldn't all come into the room. Shale rune. Yeah, every year I'm like, I'm gonna play Alien Isolation this year, and then I just don't. I always find something else that piques my interest. I will say this year I think I might have time for both Alien Isolation and another one, but we'll see. I am familiar with Black Mirror. That's also on my to-do list. I'm a huge fan of point-and-click games, even though I don't think I've played any on the channel. Kind of like blobbers. I absolutely love blobbers, probably my second favorite genre. Sharper End. I've only played 2 on the channel. Those are also both on my to-do list. Also wanted to replay, I was thinking about doing Stasis Fireball this year as a proper Let's Play. And of course, Mandalore Gaming covered his review. I've played Stasis before. I have not played the sequel though. Or the prequel sequel, the free-to-play version. It's called Kane. Yeah, I've heard good things about Soma. Try to read his name. Where'd he go? Flame Killer the Quick. Immune to lightning. Shame that didn't help him. Too bad he wasn't immune to death. Yeah, I was a big fan of the first game, so I'm looking forward to playing them again. I played the first one when I got back from deployment. I was living in a hotel for a few weeks till I went on terminal leave before getting out of the military. And that's one of the games that I played while I was in the hotel with Stasis on my little gaming laptop. Stasis, I played Arclash, Legacy, and Confrontation. And there's something else I played. It may have been Bioshock, which I had played before that as well. Pulse Thorn the Slasher. Thrust Thorn. Oh, 2 mages down. Big fan of the Monkey Island games. Maybe pretty stereotypical. Grim Fandango. I haven't played some of the smaller ones or lesser well-known ones. Oh, what's the name of the space one? Really famous one. Shoot, it's comedic. Well, it can be comedic. Shoot. Yeah, Space Quest. Duh. It's sometimes the answer's right in front of you. Yeah, I played all the Monkey Island games. I didn't complete them. I was younger when I played them. I haven't played the new one they came out with. Yeah, Signalis, I haven't played, but I am familiar with the game. Well, not that familiar. Actually, I haven't seen any gameplay. When I say familiar, I mean that I know the game as well as I can for having not played it. I guess is what I'm trying to say. I know we already talked about it. That it's on my to-do list. It spawned Foul Dog? Is that right? Yeah, the new one I've seen come under some scrutiny because it's a different art style. But, I mean, you have to innovate. Games have to innovate, they have to adapt, and if it's, you know, the creator's intent to change it, no harm in that. So, I'm still looking forward to it. Yeah, I'm also familiar with the Black Mirror games. Shoot, now I'm trying to think of other point-and-click adventure games that I'm familiar with that I've gone blanks. Oh, Blade Runner. Blade Runner 1. I don't know, there's a lot that I haven't played. I haven't played very many, but the whole genre has just been like really cozy for me. They're like comfort games. Day of the Tentacle. I haven't played it, but I have it wishlisted, I think. I know of the game. I think my actual comfort game is Knights of the Old Republic. That's a game I used to play every year. Haven't done it since the start of the channel, but for a long time there I had a streak going. I have 3 fire mages. I didn't even notice. What are the odds? Going right across anybody immune to fire. Not that the mages really do a whole lot of damage anyway. It's just extra bodies, and it is extra damage. I mentioned last stream, I wouldn't invest into the mages anyway, but I have +2 to all necro summon skills, so I put 1 point into it, I get 3 points put into it, and that's 2 more mages than I normally have. And 3 more bodies than I normally have. Took forever to take out that guy. Alright, finally reached a dead end. Please. I found the way to the inner cloister finally. Let's get back and finish mapping out the jail level 3. Plan is to defeat Andariel tonight, so do that, make it to Act 2 so we get the bug for Andariel. So I'll probably never come back here and grind her, but better to have it than not. Yeah. Yeah, just I just said that. Started saying it before I saw your comments, so what a crazy coincidence. Yeah, because I put myself on a bit of a time limit for this playthrough. Because come October, I want to start my other Halloween game. And get into your clothes. Is that how that song goes? Forge roll the shark. Mess them up, skeletons. You guys can come in here and fight them if you want. You don't have to just stand outside and look at them through the bars. That's okay. We'll we finished mapping out this floor, so let's go to the inner cloister. Well, if you have a classy car, then it would still be classy. A bunch of money in the center of this room, and we can't get to it. Is there a secret? There is! Is that in the base game? Have I never discovered that before? I had to have, if it existed before. But man, I don't remember. What the heck, Matthew?
I can't carry anymore.
No notifications. You should be sitting here on YouTube all day, constantly refreshing the page to see if I start streaming. Dedication is lacking. This. Like this. Really don't need these other ball charms.
Good evening.
Yeah, a bunch of killing. We did the Roderick Hammer. Quest. We did the Countess. And now we're off to kill Andariel. Send her straight back to hell. Also made a malice for my mercenary. Ah. I figured he'd show up eventually. If I get you to go back and watch the VOD, then I get more ad revenue, so... Vile Eye the Destroyer. Which, by the way, YouTube is gonna change their ad setup. So if you start seeing unskippable ads on the videos, that's YouTube's change, not mine. Always check the skippable ads and uncheck the unskippable ads. But they're kind of streamlining the ad system, so you're going to see, I think, all the ad types now. I still have control over the ads during the video. So, still shouldn't see any of those. I could wait on you, Matthew. The forces of evil aren't waiting, so... We're on a bit of a time crunch here. Hey, we were talking about Harry Potter earlier. Or at least, well, I was. Oh, what's your name, buddy? Spirit Shank. Or like, Dead Shank. Ugh. Mess them up, guys. Ooh, gold. I don't think the change is gonna make that much of a difference for the ad experience. It does mean more ad revenue though, because skippable and unskippable ads, they work differently. So skippable ads, I think I only get revenue if they're watched for so long. The unskippable ads, since they're usually shorter, I think they have to be clicked on. Something like that. That could be outdated information too. I haven't looked up the how ads work for a while. But, I mean, unskippable ads are usually shorter anyway, so it shouldn't be as egregious. Ooh, lightning resist, so I needed earlier. Oh, we have some there, and faster cast rates, so fine. Some of it. I'm not sure. I don't actually remember how the ad revenue is split. Probably like 30, 70 or something. But even then, it's like... I think I get... I have to look at it again. I think it's $7 for every 1,000 views I get. Roughly in that range. And that fluctuates as well. Not always the same. Yeah, I usually just let the ads run and I do something on my phone or something. I'm pretty sure like the YouTube questionnaires where it's like, oh, have you seen advertising for this, this, or this recently? I think if you interact with that at all, it goes towards the creator as well. Don't quote me on that though, I have no idea. I'm assuming that's how it works, so whenever I see that pop up, I do it for whoever I'm watching. As someone who does YouTube, well, it makes sense that I would help support other YouTubers. That's all good, man. You have to get out of your way from me. I'm still thrilled to be making anything off of YouTube, so that it pays for the hobby, so. Alright, this floor is done. Wrong way, need to go over here. Dragon Grin the Howler. other one. I don't need to, though. We'll just keep pushing forward. Look at that malice putting in work. It's barely tickling him. I won't see malice actually start to do damage to him until we fight something that doesn't go down in 1 or 2 hits. Bloom pox. Extra fast to die, more like. One mage is in here putting up a heck of a fight. See how squishy they are. Ooh, demon hide gloves. What do we got here? Cereal. Yuck. Gut maim. Oh man, oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Should run out there without my skeletons. I think every time I've come through here, I've had spiders. Like every single time. Heck, could be mistaken, but I've always had Brennan the spiders down here. It's so satisfying watching my little skeletons all grown up. Take that, fire. You triggered my Nova. I'm not talking about the car. On the way down. I'm impartial. As long as they're outside. And then a couple inside I let stick around. So man, my basement, I have this little walkway. There's like a cellar door that leads down through like a concrete walkway that goes into the basement door. That used to not have an addition. Previous owners added an addition over top of it. So now it's been built into the house. We get a bunch of those cellar spiders down there. It is like, it looks like Shelob's lair in that little walkway. I had to move a new washer and dry down there recently, and it was a fight. Why am I skeleton? Why is everybody in the other room? Get in here, guys. Save me! I want to lift my fingers. Come on. Come mess up this guy. There we go. Everybody else is dancing in the other room. Have their own little party. Yeah, I used to not be able to stand spiders. Now it's like, yeah, whatever. It's more of, I guess, overcoming a fear out of necessity. It's like, oh, I have to get this project done. I don't care if there's spiders in the way or not. And walking to the basement is a pain in the tuchus. They're everywhere. I took a broom and I just kind of wrapped them all up around it and took care of it. There was one cheeky black widow in there towards the entrance. Everything else were those little cellar spiders, which are half the time I can't tell if they're alive or dead because of how they sit. Was that a copy paste, Matthew? See that accent mark in there. The missus got me a new set of Lord of the Rings books for Christmas last year. Let's sit down and read it. It's been a while. The cellar spiders? I don't think so. I hope not. Black widows are, yeah. If that's what you're asking, the black widows are venomous, yeah. Cellar spiders just kind of exist. I don't know why they keep going to my basement other than the fact they're called cellar spiders. Or Widow the Axe, that's what's taking so long for the boss over here. I thought you were gonna put a, they always have the high ground joke in there. Because they usually do. You know, when I grew up in a rural area, there's a lot of wolf spiders, which are fairly aggressive spiders. They like to fight. They're not venomous, at least not to people, but they get big and they get mean. Poem that I wrote in university, one of my assignments, I referred to them as eight-legged wolves, because they're called wolf spiders. Blood Grumble, that's a pretty cool name. It's a good band name. Yeah, they have to deal with Martian spiders, and I assume that they're terrified. Good job, skeletons. We didn't lose anybody there. Ah. Ooh, a grand charm. We do need the fire resist, actually. That's pretty good. It's a pretty good find. He can't name his kid, right? Oh man. You don't know, there could be life on Mars. That could include giant Martian spiders. Vile bird. Let's go back. This is probably a dead-end corner. Well, no, there's a room that... we'll wait. Let's go this way. Yeah, I actually uninstalled Twitter on my phone, because I never used it anyway. The only reason I had it is because my buddy, when I created my YouTube channel, was like, hey, you should probably make a Twitter so that you don't get, that you have your name saved. Like, I never used it. I made maybe 10 posts total for responding to people. And I've had Facebook since like 2015. Not really much for social media. I mean, I have a YouTube channel, of course, but I think that's a little different. Of course I would, though, because, you know, it's the only one that I have. Then the Mrs. made an Instagram account for the channel that I haven't ever done anything with. I don't even know the login information for it, so. Stone Eater the Axe. That's an awesome name, too. Yeah, it just, I don't know, it's too much to keep up with for me. And then, like, I don't know, it's hard to be active on social media because everyone operates in extremes and there's a lack of nuance. If you say one thing, someone's going to take offense to it. Like, I use Reddit. I try to stick to like the smaller gaming subreddits that are specific to games that I'm interested in. Like Pathfinder, Pillars of Eternity. Speaking of lack of nuance, I made a joke on the Pillars of Eternity subreddit, like, I don't know, a couple months ago or something. It got downvoted. It was like -15. Because people didn't understand it was a joke. So, I don't know, it's just usually not worth it. I go to these subreddits and try to help out people that have questions for games that I've played. That's it. Gotta be a little force of good and information, internet. I occasionally make jokes on the 40k lore subreddit. I have a little bit. I got rid of the boots that had 7%. I've got 14% there. 13% there. You missed the beginning of this stream. I was getting runes left and right. Yeah, it hasn't been great since I got rid of those boots. That 7% was still more than I thought. Yeah, I don't know. Everybody's so quick to overreact and jump the gun on the internet, so usually navigating social media is just exhausting. It's not even fun. It even happens on my channel sometimes. Like I'll make a joke and someone gets offended, and I'm like, oh wait, I didn't mean it that way. And I'm pretty sure I told a story a couple weeks ago about a guy that got offended by something I said. I'm pretty sure I got trolled by a guy not too long ago too. He made a series of comments, and at first I thought it was just typical discourse, like he was like we were having a conversation, and then he started insulting my intelligence, thinking that he was trying to enlighten me. And so I screenshotted the conversation, and I'm like, all right. At the end, I gave, it was maybe a series of like maybe 3 comments on each side. And at the end, I was like, all right, man, just enjoy the series, and left it at that. And I realized I was pretty sure he was trolling me. I don't know how sincere he was being. He deleted all of his comments, but what he doesn't know is I screenshotted them. And I was thinking about getting more active on the subreddit for the channel and like posting, because it doesn't happen often, but occasionally I do get like really dumb comments like that. All my mages are down.
Not enough mana.
can't carry anymore.
Alright, we did it. Hey, 20% poison resist. 16 lightning versus 19 lightning. I'm gonna stick with the more lightning resist because we're about to go to Act 2.
I can't carry anymore.
There's a lot of lightning damage there. Alright.
Good day. Good day.
Ah, son of a gun, I did it again. Darn it, Wirt's leg. What an awful spot for it.
I can't carry anymore.
Look at they're waiting in line to talk to me.
Good day.
What can I do for you?
This is a great victory indeed, but many more battles await. I will accompany you on your journey, lending what assistance I can.
What an unfortunate
Remember,
plot twist.
Diablo is still out there, seeking something in the desert. I'm afraid that this nightmare will not end.
He said the thing.
Until
We're playing on
we
nightmare
find
difficulty.
What it is that he seeks.
Andariel's death brings about renewed life for us all. We mourn the loss of our dear sisters, but at least now we can get on with our lives.
Yeah, that's why she's naked, because she literally
may have
gave the
misjudged
clothes
you,
off her back
Outlander.
to these
You are a
These homeless
true
children.
hero, and testament to the noble spirit which has inspired our order for generations. Farewell, my friend.
Oh, I need to resurrect my mercenary companion.
Good day.
Not that it really matters. Well, I need to get the equipment off of him at the very least.
Finally, we may rejoice. We owe you a debt we can never repay. I only hope that in time, we will be able to rebuild our order. All our thanks go with you, my friend.
Yeah. Let's check your wands one more time. Anything good? Ooh, +2 to necromancer skill levels. And that's it. I mean, it's something, right? It's more than just +2 to summoning skills. So it is superior. +2 to curses. Alright, then another +2 to necromancer skill levels and +2 to blood golem. And this is +1 to more skills, none of which I'm going to use, so it doesn't really matter. What's the other effect? 7% life stolen per hit. That's not going to help me. +11 to energy. No, I'm going to end in the cinematic, because I want to go to Act 2 to make sure that the Andariel bug stays active. Because if you, they kept it in the game, so if you defeat Andariel and go straight to Act 2 without saving and exiting, she'll retain her first time drops. So then if you ever go back and decide to fight her again and farm her, she'll drop the same tier of equipment as if you beat her for the first time. Because every act boss, when you beat them for the first time, they have slightly better drops than they would have in subsequent defeats. And but Andariel's bugged in the sense that when you go to Act 2 straight after defeating her, she retains that what's a good word for it? Drawn a blank. I had a good word for it and it just disappeared.
Greetings. I'm gonna party like it's $9.99.
She retains that status. There we go. Status is the word I was trying to think of.
You'll probably go east now. It was good to know you. I hope you'll come back if you ever need anything.
Yeah, it's pretty nifty. I used to do quite a few Andy runs back in the day.
The caravan is prepared. We may now journey eastward to Lut Gholein.
It sucks, there's no opening cinematic for the game when I started it. I don't know why it skipped it.
We traveled east, over the mountains and into the vast deserts of broken lands. As the days passed, my companion told me of himself, that he had once been a great warrior, and that a dark and secret burden now weighed heavily upon him. We traveled for an eternity across that barren wasteland. How long? I couldn't say. And always, a dark cloud seemed to follow us just over the horizon. Finally, the journey ended. We climbed the last bridge. There below us lay our destination. The shining jewel, Lut Gholein, with a great sea beyond. We made camp that last night. Perhaps it was the warm desert wind or the sound of the ocean, but for the first time in many weeks, I slept. However, the dreams returned, but these were clearly not my own. I beheld a vision of a great man, the mage, Talrasha. You were there too, Tyrael. I remember seeing you in my dream. His brethren had cornered a great demon, Baal, Lord of Destruction, who had been set loose upon the world. They attempted to imprison the demon within a sacred stone. Yet when their attempts failed, Talrasha selflessly volunteered to contain the demon within himself, completing the prison. He instructed his brethren to bind him within the tomb, buried under the sand, there to wrestle with the demon for all eternity.
Now you know what I seek, Marius. This is my brother. Sleep now. We set out with the dawn.
The next morning, we walked over the hill toward Lut Gholein. I had no idea then of the horrors that were in store for me there.
Good day.
Like he was forcibly held down because Baal was trying to, well, Baal, I call him Baal, was trying to escape, so he wasn't completely in control of his own body at the time. If I understand it correctly. Alright, look at us and my cool skeletons. Still wish they eventually got two-handed weapons. Oh man, if you got a bunch of skeletons that used mauls, oh, that'd be so cool. Whatever. And stats. Oh, I didn't realize this was here. This is handy. Nice. Alright, I'm going to call it here, and next time, we'll start Act 2. See how far we can get.
Greetings,
Oops.
honored traveler.
Well, we'll listen to him talk
I am
real
Jaren,
quick.
Lord of Lut Gholein, and I bid you welcome to my fair port city. I'm glad to know that once again, caravans are free to travel through the Western
A
Pass.
fun and safe ride.
For some time
Not
now,
many
we
people are going
have
to attack a
been under
caravan
siege
guarded by
an
skeletons.
evil power that I cannot identify. Strange. It all began when a dark wanderer came this way, looking for the tomb of Talrasha. No one knows exactly where Talrasha, keeper of Baal, is entombed, but it is certain to be far out in the desert. Now my people whisper tales of the dead rising from their tombs, and horrible creatures lurking amongst the moonlit dunes. Even I have witnessed things which I cannot explain. I've ordered the port closed and all trade ships moored until I am sure that my city is safe. Atma, the tavern keeper, has an important mission for you. Go see her immediately. You'll find her on the other side of town. Now I must return to the palace. I apologize, but I can't invite you in. Things are rather a mess right now.
Oh, are they? Alright, that's going to do it for the stream tonight. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Stay safe, stay classy. I'll catch you guys on the flip side. And we'll jump into Act 2. I'm hoping to complete every act within like two streams. Maybe a little bit more, because I do want to start my holo streams the first weekend of October. So, anyway, take care everybody. I'll see you guys next time. Ready to rotate the character? I don't think you can. Oh, doesn't matter.